doing this. Take two. Okay. So here's what happened today. This was why I basically took the day off today, because I had to go into Madison to traffic court. Okay. This guy bought my old van back in September. I hand wrote a receipt that we both signed. I made a copy for him and I both. And he let me copy his driver's license. And I photocopied it and saved it to my computer. Well, after a couple months, I looked in it and I'm like, yeah, I can go ahead and delete these because I'm not going to need them anymore. You know, you trust the people. You know, too trusting. The last two vehicles that I got rid of, I sold to a salvage yard, to a salvage place in Fort Atkinson. Okay, so that's what I was planning on doing with this one, but I had a knock on the door the day I was getting ready to call, and this guy, you know, he offered me $50 cash for my old van. I'm like, sure. So I sold it to him. He said he was going to part it out. Yeah, okay, no problem. I'm like, there's no brakes on the, you know, on the back, so how are you going to, you know, drive it out of here? Oh, I got a tow truck, he says. Okay, so I had to go run some errands that day. I came back, the other van, the old van was gone. So out of my hair, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. That's how that went. Until middle of April, I get a little thing in the mail from City of Madison. It's a notice about a parking ticket or something from April 1st, which is a Friday. And I stopped and thought, I'm like, I actually got it the third week in Friday. So I'm like, I was never in Madison on April 1st. What the hell? So I double-checked the VIN number on it to the VIN number of my van here, and it wasn't it. And then I stopped and thought, and I'm like, I'll bet you it's that guy that bought my old van. And sure enough, that's the case. That's what it was. And it doesn't have plates on it. So here we're talking April. The guy bought it from me in September of 2010. This is now April 2011, and he still had not registered it. And I'm getting tickets because the VIN number is still in my name. I was like, what the? Yeah, so when I got the first notice, I called the Madison Police Department via the number on the back of the notice. The gal I spoke with says, okay, when I explained it all to her, she goes, okay, well, you'll get another notice. When you get that one, just go ahead and throw it away, and then they'll impound the vehicle, and if it ain't taken care of, they'll just destroy it. And I thought, well, it's not my van anymore, so not my problem. So that's fine with me. No problem. Good. But good thing I didn't listen to this lady, and I should have taken her name, turned it in, and had her fired, because she gave me bad information. Because on the back of the notice, it clearly says, if this isn't handled within 38 days or whatever, that they'll pull your registration on that vehicle, and if they will disregard any renewals for any other vehicles you have. And I thought, oh great, now I won't be able to renew my current vehicle. What the hell? So this is really getting messed up quick. So I got the second notice, and thank God I didn't throw it away like that lady said, because like I said, what it said on the back. So then, and I got it on a Saturday, so I had to wait. So then the following Monday when I got home from work, I had to call the number again. I spoke with some other lady, told her what the first person told me, and she goes, well, that's incorrect. And I said, yeah, I get that. And then she asked me if I could come in and explain it to judge at traffic court. And I'm like, well, I really don't have any other option, do I? If I want to get this off my, thing. She goes, yeah. So we set a court date. That was today. That was this morning. So I got in there, and I've been driving for 33 plus years. This is the first time I've ever been to traffic court for anything. So it's the first time I dealt with a judge in a formal setting like this and everything. And they give you a piece of paper that explains, your plea options and da-da-da-da-da. So, and they have representative attorneys or whatever right there on hand to help you. So I go up there, and he asked me how I plea. I said, my plea is not guilty. So he points me over to this attorney. I go over there, talk to the attorney. I explain everything to him. He writes down, something on his piece of paper about vehicle sold or something. And he says, just take this back up to the judge, and he'll probably waive, the charge. The ticket was it was 65, but then it was like 75 now because of, all this bull. Anyway, so the judge basically cleared me of all that. And the attorney had told me to get with the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, and get this all, try to get this straightened out as soon as possible. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't know this guy from Jack. The guy could go commit a crime, rob a bank or something, and then I would be held accountable as an accomplice because the vehicle's still in my name. So I'm like, yeah, I need to get this straightened out ASAP. So, and I knew where the DMV was, so I went there right away, walked in, go to information, told her at information desk what was going on, and fortunately, just luckily, they were not real busy at this time, and she points me over to a window. I go right over there, and this guy hands me a piece of paper, and he circles this one box, and there's a phone number on there, and he suggests I call this phone number and talk to them, and that they can probably help me, get, straighten this all out. And I'm like, okay. So then I leave, I go, and I'm in the van, I'm in my van, out in the parking lot of the DMV, and I get on the phone, and I call this number right away. Right? Yeah. So, talk to this lady there and tell her what's going on, and she wants the license plate number, and I said, no, the license plate it don't have plates, because the license plates that were on it were transferred to mine via the used car dealer that I bought my newer one from. Oh, well, then give me the VIN number. I give her the VIN number. And I said, it should be this type vehicle. And she goes, okay, yeah, that's it, exactly. And then she's like, guess what? And I'm like, okay. And she says, officially as of today, the person registered it, and it's got new plates, everything. So I am totally in the clear. And I thought, thank you, Lord. Thank you. You do answer prayers. Yes, you do. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I was like, whew. I was like a ton of bricks off my shoulders. So anyways, in a nutshell, that was my excitement for today, June 14th, 2011. Yeah. And it is gorgeous outside. I don't know what I'm doing sitting in here. Ooh, well, I don't know. I need to do something. I think I'm just going to take a drive down by the lake or something and just maybe chill out. But in the meantime, I just thought I'd make this video and share. Yes. Have a good day yourselves. And remember this. Here's the moral of this story, okay? If you sell a vehicle to another private party, or sell anything for that matter to another private party, make sure there's a receipt involved. Make sure both parties sign the receipt, and make sure both parties get a copy of the receipt. And make damn sure that you either print a copy of the receipt and store it somewhere, or if you put it on your computer, back it up on a disc. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Anyways, but save it and don't ever delete it, ever in a day. Don't ever delete it, because you just never know. This was a major learning experience for me. So if the day ever comes for me to part with the current vehicle I have, I'm going to do like I did with the other two vehicles, and that is I will call a salvage yard and I will have them come and get it, and that way they handle the paperwork and you know it's all going to get done. So, peace everybody. Have a great day. Thank you.